Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back once again with another episode of Wrestling with Wheels podcast, and I've got the 618 Tag Team Champions in the house, and with our manager Baker over here. So, boys, how we doing? How we doing? First of all, how we doing?
We're doing good.
I think we're doing better than good.
Yeah.
I think we're doing great.
We're doing great.
Doing great.
Fantastic. All right, so I'm going to start with Derek first. So, if you don't mind me asking, what got you into professional wrestling?
So, it's kind of a long story, but I'll make it as short as possible. So, there was a moment I was sitting with my 4-year-old daughter. I've only been doing this for 3 years. I was sitting with my 4-year-old daughter, and I asked her, "What do you want to be whenever you grow up?" And she said, "I don't know, I'll probably be a princess." And then whenever she got done saying that, she said, "What did you want to be whenever you were a kid?" And I said, "A professional wrestler." And then she asked me the most prolific question I could have ever been asked by a child. "Why didn't you do it?" And from that point, it was a month later, I had scheduled training to go to school for pro wrestling. I reached out to Stride Pro Wrestling and started training, and now I started training in March of 2023, and now I'm here. I've made it this far to where I'm wrestling everywhere, every weekend that you can see. So a 4-year-old's words really motivated me to chase my dream as a child.
I can understand that, because, you know, if I wasn't in the position I'm in right now,
You'd be in that ring.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but I'm going to ask you the same question.
Mine's a little different. So my entire house watched wrestling when I was growing up. My dad watched it with his grandpa and grandma, so he brought it home. We watched WCW tapes. We watched WWF. We watched AAW. There's a lot of them. Texas. But in that time frame, I fell out of wrestling. But then my brother, he was in a wheelchair as well, and he was a rabid Goldberg fan. He loved Goldberg and WCW, so it got me back into watching wrestling. But naturally, because he was a WCW guy, I had to go WWF, and that was Attitude Era. So I fell in love with Stone Cold, and The Rock, Triple H, that whole era of wrestling. So you had my brother supporting WCW, me and WWF at the time. Anyways, so he got me into wrestling in the first place. Whenever I was 18, I did one show in a backyard federation. So I am a backyard wrestler. But then
Nothing wrong with that.
I went to a Stride show. They had an entire show where all the matches were in a steel cage, and I got to see that live and in action, in person for the first time, and it sparked something in me. My brother had recently passed away, and I was like, you know, what would he do? He would probably want to start training and do this, because if they can do it, why can't I? So, in a similar boat, a family member kind of tugged at the heartstrings and got me into it.
Baker, the question's yours now, buddy.
Mine's definitely different than theirs. I've been coming to shows off and on for years now. I watched it growing up. Bud got into it, so I started coming to support him, work the merch table, be out in the audience for him. Derek here started, and I was like, oh, well, I know Bud. I'm like, oh yeah, I met Bud. And then these two joined up and quite literally dragged me into this.
Yeah, we did.
And you've seen everything since then.
Oh yeah, I've seen it all.
Oh yeah, lots of super kicks.
Yes, lots of shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And you have the chain of steel, my friend. So, okay. So with that being said, next question. So, you guys have been a part of Cerberus with David Lee Walker. You guys have been, you and Bud have been a part of Cerberus. You've done by yourselves. You know, you and Bud face off a couple times. So how did that form the Boyz and, you know, with everything?
biggest thing was during Cerberus, I think that Bud and I recognized a different alignment. You know, Cerberus was maybe in this for the wrong reasons, but the boys, Bud and myself, we were, you know, if you ask the fans, we were background characters to Dave at that point. We never seen ourselves as background characters. We were main characters together. And that's what truly formed the Boyz, is we saw a bigger picture, a reason to fight. Fight for these fans. These fans that come out and support us. They spend their hard-earned money to show up to these shows and watch us go out there and put on the show. And the Boyz truly do fight for these fans. Bud, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, do you have anything to add to that?
Well, to build off of what he's saying, I've been in the business since 2018. My first backyard match was in 2008, so you could say I've been in it for a very long time at this point. I've been in a tag team with David Lee Walker by himself. We were a hashtag team. I was in a tag team with Brian Richards, and we were Better Than Butter. Honestly, there was another name, I think it was Legendary. We were in the RWO together. I was in a lot of tag teams, and I was in a lot of single situations. And to be completely honest with you, if you watch my matches, you didn't see the heart, you didn't see the character, you didn't see the fun. Whenever I ended up in the opportunity to join Cerberus, and we could run with that story, me and Derek, like he said, we vibed on a different level where we understood what each other could do on a level that you can't explain. I know when Derek is in the ring, I can already tell what he's about to do, so I get to plan for the next moves after that, and so on. And I'd never had that kind of relationship with anybody in the wrestling ring, outside of the wrestling ring. So with that kind of connection, we just felt it was important to do our own tag thing. For lack of a better phrase, we had to cut the dead weight so that we could find ourselves. And then Baker, legitimately, he says he got dragged in. He is not lying. This was not the plan. We were just supposed to be the two of us. But whenever Baker was at every show, it's like, well, I know you're an athletic guy. I've known him for years. So I'm like, how about you sit here, we do this kind of thing, and the crowd loved it. So the next show, we did it again. Next show, we did it again. Now we're to the point where he is getting recognized for the work he's doing all on his own. He no longer really needs us, but we stay a unit because we are just that next level of connected.
So Baker, do you have anything to add on to that? Like, as part of being the manager?
Technically, there for one or two shows, I was part of Cerberus as well. After Dave
Technically, yes.
got booted.
Technically.
And then that's when we changed. You know what? We don't want this. We need our own thing. That's where we came up with hashtag the Boyz.
With a Z?
With a Z.
Yeah, with the Z.
With the Z. With the Z. So, and you guys know that I wasn't, you know, because there's been plenty of times where I've ran Derek over. I mean, yeah, I've
You did run me over once, Jacob. You did run me over.
Right in the ribcage.
Yep. Very painful.
And Bud, I've done the same to you.
Yep.
I didn't know I had four-wheel drive. It hurt.
It was painful.
So,
Well, let's hold on. Callback. You got to turn that onto our opponents during the 618 tag team
Yeah,
match.
the first and only ever honorary member of the Boyz, Jacob Wells.
but anyway, it's not a race like you guys, because you guys, you know, and a lot of people, they don't understand. Wrestlers do this because they want to, you know, and they don't realize that you guys put your bodies on the line. You know, you guys put your bodies on the line. You guys have six to, you know, 9 to 5 jobs.
Yeah.
You know, you guys work besides wrestling.
Yep.
You know, and they think, well, you can just get in here and do it. No. There's a whole lot more. There's a whole lot more where that came from.
Absolutely. You are not lying.
You know, and so that brings me to the no fold, the 618. Let's talk about your guys' journey to becoming the tag team champions. So because I know it's been a winding road.
It has.
You know, and I know Baker's been in some of that too. So we'll get to that. But how did this journey start? For with you guys wanting to chase after. When did you guys know that you wanted to chase after the titles?
From the beginning. As soon as Cerberus formed, our goal was championships and main draw. We wanted to be the top stars of the show, and we wanted to hold the weight of that promotion on our shoulders by being the best champions we could whenever the opportunity arose. So from the beginning, that never changed. Our goal has always been to be the best.
The only difference from Cerberus to the Boyz was that we always wanted to be the best, but now we also look at another angle of it. We want to be an inspiration for these kids that come out here that is the next generation of wrestlers. We want to give them something to aspire to be like. So that's what's really changed. It's always been about getting to the championships and being the best. That's what we've always dreamed to do, because we want to show that to our families. We want to show you can achieve greatness if you just work at it. So now we want to make sure that these kids, these fans out here understand anything is possible. If you just work towards it, you can do anything you put your mind to.
And you know what though? You guys, I haven't told you guys this, but you guys have made one of my dreams come true. And I'm 29 years old, okay? But when I come to wrestling shows, I feel like that 10-year-old, everything just goes away, and it's just like
You forget all your problems in the world.
Yes.
You get sucked in.
So one of my biggest dreams was to come out with just a wrestler, just a tag team or whatever it was. So you guys made my dream come true. As
Proud to be part of that.
as
deserve it.
and spoiler alert, I'm going to go ahead and put this on the podcast now because I'm not going to post it until it gets closer. But I am coming out with you guys
Again?
the 22nd.
November, you will be there.
I will be there, and it should be a good show.
You'll have a great Boyz shirt on.
Yes.
You'll see a great other
Yes.
Boyz victory.
Yes. So, another question for you guys. So, I know that you guys had your problems with No Fold, where you guys were, let's talk about that. Like, what changed that for you guys? Like, what made you guys go from heel to face, I guess?
I mean, you guys, you literally are the reason. The fans could see what we were doing, and you called the shot. If you guys didn't react the way you did, it wouldn't have happened. You reacted the way you did. Noel heard it. He understood, and he gave the fans what they wanted.
Because I know Noel put obstacles in your way.
Oh yeah.
Every time, and may I mention that you guys hold all of the gold.
First ever double champion.
Second ever double champion.
All of the gold in No Fold. Because Bud, last show he won the
Jackson County
Championship, and I believe it was the last. No, it was.
That same show?
Same show.
main event.
Yeah, that Derek won the Southern Illinois Championship. So how does that feel knowing that you guys hold all the gold?
It's special. It's almost vindication that we are as good as what we thought we were. We've always thought we were, capable of achieving these things, but it never came to fruition. So we worked our asses off until we got to that point. And now we've proved to the world that if you just put your mind to it, you can achieve anything. And this isn't the end for the boys. There's a lot more gold coming down the pipeline. There's a lot more gold. You're going to see us all over the Midwest. You're going to see us collecting straps left and right because we are on a different level than every other tag team. I'm not trying to sound arrogant, but as far as tag teams go, we are on a different level as far as chemistry. Whenever we step in that ring, I know what Bud's going to do, Bud knows what I'm going to do, and we can feed off that. And that's how we overcome all these obstacles that get thrown in our way. We beat great tag teams only because of our friendship and chemistry.
Even
that's
when
what's gotten us through.
We weren't even fully together, and we were able to do
Yes.
it.
And I'm gonna say you guys without Baker, you know, and I hate to, you know, without Baker, none of this would be possible either
Wouldn't be.
because I know from my point of view, this man, you know, and I'm gonna put Baker in a different category for a minute. He is the best manager that I've ever seen in a tag team, you know, because Baker can feed, you know.
Baker is the heart and soul of the boys.
Yeah.
This is the best representation of the boys that there is. He has the heart and soul of us, and he feeds off that. And the fans recognize that. I totally get what you're saying.
And you know what? I call him the Undertaker of the boys because he holds the urn to the, you know, to the boy, you know, and
It's right
you
there.
know, and I'm lucky enough to be part of such a great tag team along, you know, and you know, like I said before, so you know, so thank you guys for that. So we're gonna move on to one of my favorite questions. I've been waiting to ask this. So, because I know you guys have fought, you and Bud Boyz have fought in Anafight Underground. I know that you guys have fought. So, how do you feel about the show coming up where it's Team No Fold versus Team Fight Underground?
Personally, my best friend, or one half of my best friend, and my tag partner, Bud Gallows, said it best. We are in a Fight Underground's nightmare. Whenever you put Bud Gallows, Derek Gage, Damian Blackwell, and let's not forget, one of the guys who got me into this business, Cash Borden, all into the same team, that is terrifying.
Yeah.
That is a nightmare.
And plus, you guys have two managers now in Halo, because you know, and Baker, you know, in Halo, you know, because I did an interview with Damian last show. I don't know if you guys have seen that yet, but she's sneaky. She's one of the grimiest, sneakiest people I have ever.
She will take care of Damian.
Yes.
That sounds like a great compliment.
That is her monster.
That is her monster. That's right. You know, and all the respect in the world to him, because I mean, you were at the last show. He won the Jackson County title because I was jumped and couldn't make it to my show time, my call time, and he didn't have to, but he graciously offered me a chance to still compete for that title, and ultimately I came out on top and became the first ever double champion of No Fold Pro.
Damian was a true fighting champion.
But I have to give him respect because the fact that he did that, he didn't have to, right? Great guy. Great dude.
So, who do you think jumped you?
I guarantee it was Anafight Underground. Who else has been messing with No Fold? Let's break it down. Like you've had Brian, you've had Dalton, you've had Bull. They all come in and just do what they want. Now David. We all know how Dave is. We all know it. He's a snake in the grass. Okay? So like any of them could have got one of their little lackeys to jump me with their little hood on. I don't know because I didn't see it happen. I just know in my heart of hearts it was Anafight Fight Underground.
So, like, what were you doing? Were you just sitting outside waiting for your...
I was getting ready for the show.
He was outside warming up. I had talked to him maybe 30 minutes before. He was out doing his thing, getting ready for his match. I was in the back of the locker room doing my thing for my match. And I was calling him several times, never heard from him, never heard from him, never heard from him. That's what triggered me to think, okay, something happened.
Yeah. But, you know, and me personally, you know, I respect Dalton as a person, you know, but as a wrestler, I cannot stand him. I cannot. Because me and him, and Derek, you've seen it, and Bud's seen it, we've had our problems.
Yeah.
You know, and with Dave the way he is, I don't know what NFI Underground got. All I know is it's Bull Bronson, and that's a bad motherfucker.
He is.
Yes, it is.
He is. That's someone we're gonna have to definitely plan.
Yeah, that's a bad motherfucker right there. And you also got who else do you got? Bull Dave and Brian. And as you've seen,
You just dealt with him
you
again.
just dealt with him again.
Just dealt with him second time.
Just dealt with him again. And Brian, he's sneaky.
Sneaky, smart. He's tough. More than anything, he's tough.
Yes.
You don't realize the amount of pain that guy is willing to take. And I'm in that same boat with him. So whenever you see us, it's almost a battle of tactics. Who can outsmart the other guy? And that's how you get the win in a match whenever you're both too tough for your own good.
And you know what? I have all the respect for Cash in the world, but I will never forget the last show that NFL Underground did when Cash put Brian's daughter in the ring in front of him. You know, there's a line that you just don't cross. As you know what I'm saying?
I understand. I totally agree. I think Cash at that point was in a different mindset than he is now. He was a different man than he is now.
That was a long time ago.
That was, years ago for Cash. And he's a much better, much more dangerous, much stronger man now.
So what's next for the boys, and what shows are coming up for you guys? Because I know you got the 22nd of November.
Hosting this.
Which will probably be closer to.
So after the 22nd?
Yeah, after the 22nd.
So 29th, we have IWA Productions in Mount Vernon. The following week, which would be December. Come on, manager.
Your job, manager. Manage.
I will get the calendar out.
Baker will take it over from here. He's going to do his job as a manager.
So, 22nd, no fold.
Yep.
29th, IWA.
Yep.
They come the 6th.
Where's IWA at?
IWA, that'll be in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
On Perkins.
Okay.
Then the 6th, that first Saturday of December, that'll be at Ignite in Carterville.
Okay. I know there's negotiations on the 13th.
Negotiations on the 13th.
Yep.
And the 20th, we got SNEW.
Strictly insane.
That's gonna be.
All I know is Barney and Bigger Stuff need to watch out.
They need to watch their asses because they go all the way with the victory last time.
Yes, they distracted these two by attacking me on the outside.
But
They cheated to get that tail.
But may I say, you push your ass every single day, and you have a chin of steel.
Yes.
Because I would not want to get hit by this man. I promise you that.
The meanest fuck.
I would, because once Derek and Bud step in that ring,
It's a fight.
once that bell, and I'm gonna ask you guys this: once that bell rings, what's going through your head?
We become feral raccoons.
Yeah, you ever seen a raccoon that had rabies? And they're just hyper aggressive?
Yes.
That's pretty much what we do.
Yeah.
I will go out there, I will claw your eyes out, I will bite your face, I will stab you with glass, I will dump you into thumbtacks, lights, hit you with anything I can get my hands on. I don't care what it takes to win. And that is the indomitable spirit that I have within me. And I'm pretty sure Bud carries that same spirit.
Basically, it depends on what I see in your body. I'm going to twist it, I'm going to bend it, I'm going to slam it, I'm going to hit it. I love to go clubbing. The thing I love the most is swinging that forearm down on someone's back and hearing that meat clap.
Yep, that shot.
Clap for me.
Oh, God.
Going clubbing.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. So, is there anything you guys want to add as far as like, you know, things that I didn't talk about?
The only thing I want to add is I want every single fan to come out every single time that you see the boys are on a show. We want to hear from you. We will take our time. We will spend time with you after the show.
Yes.
We will sign everything you bring to us. We will take pictures with you every single time because we are here for all of you.
We don't charge for autographs.
Not a cent goes to us. We will make sure that you have the experience of your life watching us wrestle and then afterwards getting to meet us.
Yeah, because I've been that fan. You know,
Yeah.
I've been on both sides of it. I've been doing you.
Yep.
Yeah,
You know?
yes.
Ran me over.
I've
Yeah.
ran you over.
Yep.
I've hit Derek in the ribs a couple times. I've hit Bud in the ribs a couple times.
Yep.
The only one I haven't ran over, and you better be lucky, my friend.
Do you wanna?
No,
Back up.
no.
Back up.
Give him one.
Come on.
Do it.
Do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Make it a
He
mountain
gets
thing.
one. Ah!
Get back up.
Run him over.
You like that?
I love it. See.
Grips.
And that, see. Pick me later.
Perfect.
They got up and kept fighting after that?
I need to hear you.
It's tough.
Quick complaint.
And just
Part of the training. I'll toughen you up.
And you know, with Eagle Eye, with that too.
Yep. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. 'Cause
I thought you were gonna ramp him at one point.
You would have deserved it.
I was concerned. I was getting the barbed wire, and I was concerned for Eagle Eye.
Eagle Eye got the worst of that
Yeah,
match.
that was bad.
Eagle Eye got his ass kicked. Pardon my French.
Yes. But anyways, so if you guys want to see these guys in action, like I said, come out to the dates they said. Follow them on what you guys got.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You look up Derek Gage, you're gonna find me.
Bud Gallows.
Bud Gallows. Look him up on any of the social media apps. You'll find him.
From now on, if you want to find me, you gotta look up M. Baker.
M. Baker.
And Baker.
Everything.
And I'm sorry about the ribs there, buddy.
It's okay.
Now I can officially say that I've put my mark on every one of these boys.
All the boys.
All the boys have been ran
We're
over.
matching.
So as we say, like I said, if you guys want to come watch these guys, please come out and support these guys because, like I said, without these guys, there would be no wrestling. You know, these guys are what makes
That means a lot. Thank you.
these guys are what makes professional wrestling. You know, and I've worked with Bud one-on-one. I've worked with Derek one-on-one. I've helped Bud win matches.
He has.
I've helped Derek win matches.
Yep.
You know, and like I said, without you guys, there would be no wrestling. So, I'm gonna end it with this. Make sure you guys, I will put in the comment below. I will tag them in YouTube and let's see, Facebook, TikTok, and make sure you guys go watch this. And we are going to end it with hashtag the boys in action again. Like I said, you know, thank you guys for all the support that you guys have given me. Thank you to these guys for giving me the opportunity to be a member of the Boyz.
It was a pleasure.
And gentlemen, as I always like to say, I will see you November 22nd.
Sir.
And